believe it, but we're actually sitting in the office of a clinical sexologist.
Imagine the research that's been done on this couch. We're going to find out all about it now. We're speaking to Martha.
So Martha, what exactly is a clinical sexologist?
You can think of a clinical sexologist as a specialist. Anybody who has any kind of sexual concerns, sexual difficulties can come to somebody like me.
So what made you decide to get into this line of work?
I was personally interested in this subject because I myself didn't have any sex education growing up. And in school, when we did have any sex education, it was about how girls get their period once a month and they should really take good care of themselves.
Yep.
I really felt that more can be talked about sex and sexuality in Singapore.
So did you study about sex?
Yeah, I went to sex school for it.
Is it in Singapore?
I got it in San Francisco as a doctorate in human sexuality, and then later on I got another certificate in sex therapy.
So what is your experience in sex school like? I mean, it's a sex school.
We are given assignments where we go back and do it with our partner, and then we come back and share.
What if you're single? Then how?
If you're single, you can only do single exercises, or you can pair up with a classmate to just share some of your experiences.
That is so cool. That's like a great excuse to see a cute guy in class. Dude, I need to like hand out my homework tomorrow. Will you please have sex with me? Is that it? That is awesome. Oh my god. Oh my god. Are you serious? What is the one most common problem that clients come see you for?
I think if it's a male, he's concerned about sexual performance, such as early ejaculation. He wants to learn how to last longer in bed and be able to please his partner more. So I would give them assignments that they could do from home. But of course, the first thing I would ask them is, what is their definition of early?
What is an average time?
It really depends on the guys. Some guys from the moment of penetration, 5 seconds, some 5 minutes, some can be, depending on how they control or vary the positions, can be an hour.
Oh my god.
Wouldn't you be bored?
Yeah.
I got things to do. But what techniques would you give a guy if he wanted to last longer? Hypothetical guy, not me.
The first thing I'll ask him to do is masturbate more.
Really?
Yeah. Because when you masturbate, it's actually a fantastic way of learning about your body and your body's response. So you know from masturbation when you're going to have an orgasm, and so you can slow it down so that you can last longer.
Does size matter?
I know that men are really caught up on size.
They're insecure, that's why, you know what I mean?
However, really the woman would not be able to feel the penis unless in the outer third of a vagina. So size really doesn't matter, it's more like what you do with it or how long you can last. However, just on an average size, I checked some Singapore statistics, and if there's no erection, a normal penis should be about 3 to 5 cm without erection, and about 9 to 15 cm with erection. So you can all go back and measure yourself with a string.
So you conduct classes and everything, right? So what actually goes on in these classes?
I have sexual techniques, and I teach them about safer sex practices. So when we talk about safer sex, a lot of people immediately think of condoms, but actually we could create a dental dam from a condom. We could create a dental dam from a glove. A lot of people don't know about this. A lot of healthcare providers out there may not even know how to do it. I think it's good to learn how to do a dental dam for yourself. There are 2 types of gloves that I have here now. This is a latex glove. If you touch it, it's a bit powdery.
No, it reminds me of my dentist.
This is a nitrate glove, so there's no powder. So to do a dental dam, you cut off the 4 fingers. The space that is furthest away from the thumb, you just cut the length.
This is a lot of trouble to go through.
Yeah, it's really going to spoil the mood if it takes this long, get scissors out. No guy's going to be interested then.
You could prepare beforehand.
And then, like, oh, I'm horny and everything, bam, out comes the dental glove.
I got 5 ready.
Okay.
Then it opens up.
Oh, so, go for it.
Like this?
Yeah.
Oh, tastes like shit.
And what you could do to help you is you could put a little bit of a loop on it.
Why did I do
And then
that?
It kind of helps it to stick onto the body. You could ask your partner to hold it for you. It's fun.
Really?
Because at a time you wouldn't have to worry about any kind of STIs that you might get from your partner. So by being more relaxed and comfortable, it can help create greater intimacy.
It's really sad that we have to resort to this to be safe.
Yeah, unfortunately we don't live in the perfect world.
I think maybe before I date anyone, we'll go for a check first, man. Like a full body check, so I don't have to resort to this. So I tasted it and I hate it.
But the vinyl gloves are fine.
You want to try?
Not when your finger's been in there.
So you try it.
Yeah, you try it, man. Put it on your mouth. I want to take a photo of this. Yuck! And wiggle it a bit like you would.
Yeah, you're not doing it right because it's exposed. It has to cover the whole mouth.
Then you cut it wrongly then.
I got it wrong.
Yeah.
So if you cut it properly, there should be space on top and below. So you just use it to over your mouth. And put your tongue in.
Right.
Yeah. It's a barrier. It is possible to buy dental dams. However, the material tends to be very thick and expensive. So by learning how to create it yourself, it's a cheaper alternative.
Well, thank you very much for talking to us today, Martha.
Thank you for having me.
We're very enlightened sexually.
Okay, I'm recovering from learning about dental dams.
My tongue is still tasting it. It's I think it's gonna scar me for life, that feeling.
Well, look out for more great episodes on clicknetwork.tv.
Or you can catch us on radio Monday to Friday, 4 to 8 p.m. on 98.7 FM.